Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Croft Studios here, and I'm here with my final Dawn of Justice set review. And I'm here with set 76045, the Kryptonite Interception. It is 306 pieces, retails for $29.99 here in the USA, and it contains 3 minifigures. So let's take a look at our box. Here's the box included with the set. You can see right here on the front, it just basically shows you the Batmobile and everything you get in the set right here. And when you go onto the back right here, it shows you a lot of the features and stuff that you get in the set, and a lot of the nice functionability on the vehicles. In this set, you get 2 instruction manuals, and when we go around the back of this one, you can see right here, you get the Evil Pirate of Doom. And in the second one, you get a couple of advertisements in this one. When you go to the back, you get a little ad right here that shows you some of the other Dawn of Justice sets. I have reviews on all these other ones on my channel. You can see you have these ones right here. It just basically shows you another DC ad, Justice League ad right here. And then on the back, you get a Lego Club ad. In this set, you get... Here are the extra pieces included in this set. First up for figures is Batman, and this is the same one that you get in the large set, which is the basically the big battle set that you get Lex Luthor in and stuff, and Wonder Woman. But you can see right here, this Batman is not bad. I like this new one. The design of the suit looks cool. I like how you get the molded boots in this set. Love that piece. It's one of my favorite pieces with this new Batman. Unfortunately, you do get the silky capes. I think you guys know by now I don't really like those too much, but it's not too bad, I guess. I'm kind of getting used to them. I just still don't like them as much as the old ones. So we're going to take a look at Batman without his accessories. Here's Batman without his accessories on right here. You can see his front printing a bit better. You can also see his face right there, which kind of has an angry look, and you can see the band that goes around the head. Then turning him to the back, you get some very nice looking back printing right there. You can see it has some nice designs and stuff like that. And it also does have a double-sided head, which is pretty cool. Moving on to the second figure in the set is basically one of the LexCorp villains or kind of bad guys you can see right here. I'm not sure if this is a new head, but I really like the look of this one with the beard and stuff like that. It has the small beard that goes around the mouth. I love the look of this face right here. You can see the LexCorp guys are pretty cool looking. I like the dark brown and dark green color scheme. You can see his torso right there. His torso is the same as the other LexCorp guy. And you can see he also does have some back printing right here. It says LexCorp on there. Definitely some cool looking printing. And when you take off his hair right here, he also does have a cool double-sided head. Here's the second LexCorp villain type of guy right here. You can see he gets an odd type of shooter gun right there. You can see it's the one that fires the studs. You can see his torso is the same. I'm not really going to go in depth with that. I like the brown hair piece that he's given. I love that piece in brown color. We don't get that very often. But he has Legolas's head, which I noticed, which is kind of funny actually. He has Legolas's head, so I guess maybe he went to a different realm or something. You can see his double-sided head right there. It's the same as the regular Legolas. So that's basically it for the second LexCorp guy. Here's the first vehicle included in the set, which is basically a small type of excavator or vehicle right here. You can see right here, it looks pretty cool. It has the LexCorp stickers on the side. They're actually pretty nice looking stickers. You can see it's just a small vehicle. It looks pretty cool. I like the tires used on here. I like how this is tan and this is gray. Wish these both would have been gray. Unfortunately, they are not. You can see how that is right there. And one of the features on this, which is kind of a weak feature, you kind of press this and that pops off. You're going to get features like that once in a while. But one thing that this does not allow for the minifigure is it doesn't allow him to actually be hooked on by studs inside of there, which I find kind of annoying. So I wish that feature was not implemented into this vehicle. But you can see you get some nice pieces on here. It's not bad. You get some flick missiles on there. You can see that this basically crate right here holds a lot of Kryptonite in it, and every one of these has Kryptonite pieces in them. You can see what those look like. I'm not going to go ahead and put them all back on here, but you can see what those look like. They're pretty cool looking. And basically looking at the actual vehicle now, you can see you can kind of just pull this down, and you can pick up the small type of crate piece. Just kind of push it on there. If you want to, you can fire it up if you want to. But that's not really the purpose of it, but it's a nice little vehicle. I like it. Alright guys, now onto the new Batmobile and what I think of the new Batmobile. Overall, this Batmobile is not too bad. The only problems I have with it are the playability, and obviously the model looks great. You can see right here, it looks very sleek, very well done there. But one problem I have with this set is, basically the features with this are stud shooters and an opening cockpit, and that's about it for features. That's a really weak feature count right there. That's definitely a flaw about the set. Obviously, you can get some playability out of the smaller vehicle, but that's not enough in my opinion. They should have added at least something else to this. 2 playability features, and they're both really, I mean, this isn't a playability feature. Basically, the cockpit opens up. But one of the problems I have with this as well, this piece is actually very flawed. It looks very nice, in my opinion, this new piece that they're using for the cockpit window, but it likes to pop out of the piece that's holding onto it. They didn't secure this on well enough. Sometimes it'll break off. I had that problem with the other set too. You can see some sticker details in there. The interior is a little weak as well. There's barely anything in there. But you can put Batman in there, obviously. Don't get me wrong, the exterior of this model looks very well done to the designers for the exterior of this Batmobile, but you can hear it, it's like squeaking randomly. But other than that, the features on this are very weak. There's nothing to say about playability here. You get stud shooters and an open cockpit. That's not enough playability for a DC set. And I think they should have added at least one more playability feature. That's definitely a big flaw about it. But the overall design of it looks really nice. You can see all the nice details they added on here. So that's basically it for the Batmobile. Let's go on to my rating. Alright guys, now on to the rating on this set. Like I said about the set, it's not the best DC set, honestly. It's the weakest of the three. And you can see right here, the minifigures in the set are okay, not too bad. I do like the LexCorp guys. They're pretty cool looking. I wish we would have gotten a different head than Legolas. I mean, you're not going to go out buy a DC set for Legolas head. But, like I said, the main problem with the set is playability, and the playability for the set is very, very weak, in my opinion. A lot of the playability for the DC sets, except for the big one, are very weak, but the minifigures in the small set made up for that set, and the design of the set was well. Like I said, the design for the set is well, but the playability is definitely very, very weak in my opinion. They definitely could have done a bit better. The LexCorp small vehicles, okay, I guess. The Batmobile, very well designed on the outside. Like I said, when you open those cockpits, that piece in the back kind of breaks off sometimes and like just exposes a lot of stuff. That's annoying right there. And also another bad thing is the stud shooters sticking on the front. I don't like that either. So this set's going to get an 8.3 out of 10. It's a bit disappointing. This set had a lot more potential in my opinion. I think they could have done a lot more I think they could have done a lot better on it than just this $30 set. Maybe make it a $40 set, include something a little better with it. So that's basically it for this review on my last Dawn of Justice set review. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe.